if they find a problem, do they tell other people that they have a problem with their product or that they've been attacked by someone else? They have to choose between, for example, their reputation, saying, we have been breached, versus telling other people, we've been breached, here's what you can find about it, or I'm going to keep this a secret because that's going to hurt my stock value, or it's going to help my competitors. That's a very difficult decision for some companies to make. Where there's legislation or rules, then it gets all right, but it's still, you still seem to be that. Also, of course, liability versus operational cooperation. What does that mean? Helping your government sometimes. If you're going to help your government, could you put your customers at risk? Will you be giving up information about your clients, breaching their privacy? There's some really difficult choices that companies and governments are trying to make. For the governments as well, they're really good at intelligence gathering, but they're really bad at sharing it. It's often a hole that a lot of the really useful information goes into that could be used to stop attacks. It wouldn't really be a big problem to share it. So if I see an oil company is going to be targeted, if I share it with that oil company, but it's a really difficult cultural change for them to make, to be helping even their own citizens and their own companies to do that. Often companies will get hurt when somebody in a government organization maybe knew that was coming. So that's a shift that is slow and naturally difficult, but I think that could change. Too often governments want to tell people how to secure things rather than help them do it. You're going to set a rule rather than here's some technology, here's some assistance, here's some intelligence to help you do that. Putting rules in instead of standards as well is a difficult thing. And too often they're trying to get involved in the security rather than monitor and assist with it. So a really interesting time in government involvement in security. There's no